వచ్చిన వాటి నుంచి.
Now for this line row number 7, you see this?
Yes, yes.
So for this thing, we have this there is first for API. We have this. How do you know how to hit an API? No, right?
No,
I guess no. Okay, so you have to install the Insomnia.
Okay.
Now in Insomnia, this is the application where you can paste a curl URL. Curl URL is actually curl is a command that you can hit any URL with. It will seem like you hit a web browser, right?
Yes, yes.
You are entering HTTPS that URL, then the browser is displaying. Instead of that, through command line or anything, we use a curl.
Okay, yeah.
So curl we can hit with the API. So API request will look like something like this. This is the curl URL. Okay, API request will look like this.
Okay.
So it will start with the curl. Then the request will be get, post, put, delete, and update, I guess. So there are 5 API methods. You can read about it. Okay.
Okay.
So post means we are writing something into the applications. For something like save button, right?
Yes,
That will be a post call.
Yes.
Get means we are reading it like a list of providers. That is a get call.
Yes, I know.
Now URL is the API header URL that we took from the browser, right? Then to access that API, we have some authentication in place. So those are this client ID, client secret, something like your username and password.
Okay.
But this is something extra that you need to give for accessing this API.
Okay.
Then for a header, type is always application/JSON because we are getting a JSON response,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Then for each of the API, the scope is how they are defining their permissions. So that is nothing that we have to worry about, but this is a value that you'll have to pass.
Okay.
Then the data is something that you have to pass a username and password.
Okay.
So this is how a API request will look like.
Okay.
Now to access any of the API from your browser, you should first have access to a JWT token. Okay. JWT token is actually, for example, if you see this, I don't know whether they have it. Okay. Now when to hit any of the API, right? You will have to pass this authorization token in headers.
Okay.
This authorization token needs to be generated via this JWT. Okay. That is the line number 7. If you hit this URL, I'll show you by hitting this. I'll hit this, and this JWT token has an expiration time.
Okay.
So it will expire in 30 minutes or something. You'll have to regenerate it.
Okay.
So I copied that URL and then I pasted here. Then I click send. Okay. Now that is a post call. So it will give me this response in the preview.
Okay.
Now it will have you a username, access token type is bearer, expires in this, I think it's seconds or milliseconds probably. Then the JWT token. Okay.
So it's basically like a one-time key.
It's a one-time key, like an OTP kind of thing. Okay. Now this token you'll have to pass when you call that API. So this is only for generating the JWT.
Okay.
Now here you go here, and then if you want to access this first API, let's take the membership API.
Okay.
Now let's copy this. So I copied that and kept it in my notepad. Now that will look like this. Okay. It's a get call.
Okay.
Now here in the header authorization bearer, we'll have to replace the JWT token that we generated because it expired,
Yes,
right?
yes,
Whatever they kept. So we replace it, copy it as such, then paste it in Insomnia here. So it is a get call. You have to make the method as get.
Okay.
Then paste this URL.
Okay.
I'll just paste it. Let me copy this. I am pasting this URL. When I pasted this and then I click send, it will give me the API response.
Okay.
Got it. Now we have to see whether this one will help us to like validate any of our test cases. So similarly, we can try accessing other things and then check whether it is working for us or gives us enough information to validate that.
Okay.
Okay,
Yep.
so
Got it.
membership API is not for our journey. I think for sprint 5, this thing, see, this one, this is a pharmacy, so it is not applicable. This is health history, so this API won't work out. Then understand cost breakdown of my care, so it is from claims experience, so it will not work out. Then for refill my prescription, I think it is similar to your drug price, or I hope it is.
Yes, a drug name.
Price or not drug price, it will be the previous API. I mean medicine cabinet API, right?
Correct.
Medicine cabinet list is what she is. So medicine cabinet API, she has to paste. Ask her to paste that URL. It is missing the sheet.
Sure.
Okay. Then that API also we don't have. It is a pharmacy API. So it is fine care. We don't have this thing. We don't have for the first one. Now we take the next curl URL. Okay. Now we take the second one. Second one is what? Search PCP. It is not our journey, so we don't have to worry. Update PCP. It is not our journey. We can't do anything. Now third one is list of providers. I think it's a provider list. So here, see, here how did they paste the header? See, this is how we should pass our authorization token. Or there is another way. I'll show you that as well. So we will take the provider list. I think provider. Okay, this one, let's take it. I will paste it in pad. Now this URL is correct. We are talking. Let's remove the space. Let's try it as such for now. And then we'll have to pass. We'll see. And it is what kind of API it is? Post. So we choose post to update when we enter the URL. But to be on safe side, we post this. Okay, there are in authorization. So in authorization, we choose bearer token. Okay. In token also, we can provide the first one that we generated.
Okay.
You have to copy it from there to end. If we miss one letter also, it won't work.
Yes, okay.
I say so, it did not copy. Let's keep it there. This is what I don't like. Got insomnia. We will try to paste this. I don't know whether this will work. A bad request. So what we will do is, instead of waiting on that, we have this request, right? Authorization, we bearer, then space, we will put this URL. Authorization is authorization, we will keep it. Bearer is correct, colon is there. We will try this as such. Not sure it'll work. We'll have to. I will need to remove this. I don't know how. So you can create each request for each of them.
Okay.
Then it will be easy.
Yes,
actually. Sent. It's giving me bad request. Okay, something these people have messed up. Okay, data. How did they pass it in here? Let's remove the step. Subscriber ID and policy effective date and stuff we'll have to remove, I think. How How did they client ID, client secret? Did they provide us any client ID or client secret for this?
No.
Yeah, so we'll have to pass this client ID and client secret and username and password. So this is how you should do it. Header, till header we have it, right? Application now header authorization is there, content.json is there. Next one hyphen header. Then what you need to add, client ID. Okay, client ID for this one we have to find. That is this API search. So client ID, we will keep this frozen. View free store pro. Client ID for this guy is this one. So we will copy this, then paste it here. It's the same, it seems. Cookie is not there. Okay, where are they passing the client secret? For our user, we'll have to still work on it. I mean, how to change the policy ID, all those things. Word request, it's taking time. It's giving me 00. So for example, for this user, it might not be there. Now, session, but we are able to hit it. The problem is with that core file group number, member number. So this is the problem. For our user, we'll have to find this data. For example, providers, FMP search. But this is not applicable for our journey, any of the Sprint 5 at least. Search, this won't work out, right? CM provider, API providers. Let's do one thing. Let's go to my BAM. Username, ETQ card. That is the only thing that I remember. Say join here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we do function F12 network tab. We do a refresh. Let it come up. Control filter providers. So we'll click on and send an urgent message. Please. Okay, SP4. 1 second.
Okay, Anna.
You are learning something, na?
Yes, Anna.
Okay, then wait. Okay. Problems. I did not get any emails. Yeah, okay. That is fine. Mhm. Okay, so where were we?
You are trying
I
to
was
get the
here.
provider detail.
Okay. So yeah, just give me a minute. Yeah. Now we were doing. We need find care. Find care. Oh, find care is down. Shit. Nothing is there. Let's see. Small providers. Is there any other data that works for find care? Do you have
I'll check on one.
that you can share?
I'll just check.
Then only the search thing will work. No authorization. No. Send it. So this one MMA also will work out. MMA, what all things we have? Ethnicity is there. So this will work for Babita's journey. Okay, remember that. Set my demographic data, it will work out.
Okay.
But I don't think she needs an API validation. Other than that, mailing address is there. Do we have any details regarding address? I don't
Mailing
think.
address.
Preferred contact handle is not there. So for sprint 5 also we don't have anything as of now. Details updated will put added by curl URL. Now we don't have access. Mention this. So same thing goes to the sheet as well. Have to mention here as access. No. No, that is okay. Virtual care, see my prescription also. It is no. You understood, right?
Yes,
how I did that?
yes, Anna, I understand.
So if I ask you next time, you'll be able to do it for other scripts.
Anna, for providers that we are trying right now, so do we need to give the right providers?
Provider, I mean, we need to give the member details correctly. See, here they are passing the corp ID as IL, that is IL market, IL1 is IL, we have to pass that. If it is BCBS user, BCBS IL user, then group number. See, whenever you are logging in, if you do a right click, I mean, this thing, let me show you. Let's go to the dash. Why do I have mobile? It goes this. And so go to dashboard. Remove this filter. So DSR, I have a call, I'll come back.
Sure.
What you need to do is here there will be an API which displays this information, right? So this is the group number. See, this is the group number. So for this user you'll have to pass this number.
Okay.
So similarly those details we'll have to pass here, then only it will work out.
Okay,
Subscriber ID, policy ID and effective date and
but do we also need to give the username and password? As we are trying for a specific user, right?
That No, so here we did not provide, right?
Correct, correct.
For this one.
Uh-huh.
So we will have to check. It's
Sure.
a trial and error method.
Sure,
So you
sure.
try this with the provider locale for some time. Okay, you
Huh?
understood how to
Yes,
do
yes,
that.
Anna, I got it. Yeah.
Okay then.
Thanks,
Thank
Anna.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, Anna. Bye.